So look, in an effort to be fair, and because a commenter asked me to do this video, we're going to talk about the things I think that make men lame. You know, just following up on that other woman's video, she talked about women. Sometimes you got to be called out by your own gender. And listen, we're just going to go straight into it. Listen, number one, deadbeat fathers. I know that doesn't really need any type of elaboration, but we're going to go into it. Deadbeat fathers, I'm talking about the men that specifically have children and have no intention of being in their lives. They're fine laying down, they're fine having the fun, they're fine doing the sex practice part of it, but have no intention of being fathers. Then you get a different level to that, right? You get to the other level where those men that have children or get women pregnant because they don't want them to leave. They figure that's an eternal connection, you know, where they'll never, ever disappear. It's strategic. It's dastardly. It's devious. We don't give enough credit and credence to how much that affects a woman's life. How you're actually putting caps and roadblocks and ceilings on that, all because you know she's probably better than you. She's pretty or she's successful. There's something about that you want to hold on to that you can't let go. And I get it. Maybe it's a femininity thing. Maybe it's, you know, you're punching above your league. You get her pregnant just so you can always be there. I think that's despicable. Worse are the ones that are both of those and they completely get online and complain that these women ain't ish, that there's something wrong with them because she did this. You have the audacity to not do anything for your child. Your child's out here running the world and you have no idea what's going on. I don't know how that sits with you as a man, but apparently it's becoming enough of a thing. Then you got the audacity to be upset when you get put on child support. I don't get it. I don't get it, right? I think that's lame. I think you're a loser. I think it's terrible. This is not to talk about the men that are actively trying to be in their the woman's in their child's life, and they make it difficult. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the ones that, you know, just are happy to get with the woman and then turn around and complete assholes and say, I'm going to use the baby as leverage. I'm sad to say I've known about those men, and I do a job of excising them from my life like a cancer. Number two, pander men. Those guys that go around telling women what they want to hear, specifically to get money out their pocket. Outside of just getting an emotional reaction and trying to hope that somehow she'll turn around and say, you're saying all the right things, here's some sex. No, the men that are there and they know exactly what to say. They know how to play on the heartstrings. And a lot of men understand it's because we've been inundated with female ideology from the get-go. So we know what to say to make you happy. We know what to say to manipulate you. But some of us find that, and I think most men that are actually hold themselves to a standard feel like that is disgusting. Feel like that's manipulative behavior. I'm telling you what you want to hear simply so I can extract resource from you. Sometimes that resource is your body. Most of the time that resource is money. Here, buy my course. Here's this book. You see the same things also in the church. You get really good at pandering to people to play at their heartstrings to extract what you need. I think that's terrible behavior. I think, and the internet is becoming flooded with more and more of that content because it keeps these people it gets them money, it makes them extremely wealthy. We don't realize how powerful the buying power is amongst women. And finally, you feel like here's a guy saying all the right things. If only more of this message can get out, so you go support him. You go, and then they literally go on tour, and you support that. And meanwhile, if you dig just a little bit under the surface, you see their life is nothing like that. Absolutely nothing like that. You know, Derek Jackson was a famous one, probably one of the most famous ones. Yada Awakening is doing the very same thing right now. Number three, trendy men. Men that are on every single trend. They know every single TikTok dance, new song, new artist, new slang, lingo. They don't really have a personality of their own, and they spend so much time online trying to stay relevant. Especially when those trendy men age out of being trendy. You're supposed to be old and curmudgeon and have me set in your ways and understand this is my slang, this is my music, this is how things go. But you want to be there in the club. with women a quarter of your age just because it's cool. You know, you do this, you do all the things, right? You're here on here, clock it. You're doing all of that. That makes to me that you're a loser. You're an absolute loser. There's a point in time where stoicism should remain somewhere, but you're just more concerned with appearing to be cool. You have all the new sneakers, you have all the new clothes, you have all the chains, everything that's popular with the youth, you're on that. You know all the trends before anyone else does. You're the one that people go into a group and say, what does this mean? And not in a, an ironic way. No, they know you know because that's all you're sort of about. Next one, chronic complainers. All you do is complain. It's someone else's fault. It's always some other entity, some other spirit, some other the alignment of the stars and the planets. Everything is someone else's fault but your own. Your complete status of where you are in life, the reason you did not make it, the reason you did not go pro, is because some outside force that has nothing to do with you. It never has anything to do with you. Those people are some of the biggest losers I've seen. And you know when you're with them. It's never a positive message that they have for you. Even when you're sharing something good that happened to you, they've got something to complain about. They've got a reason why you were lucky. You somehow lucked upon years of hard work, years of diligent behavior getting to where you need to be. You're just lucky. Next one, it's the overly arrogant alpha posers. I get it when the trend came and being alpha was the cool thing, right? You were the wolf, right? You were the leader of the pack. Everyone looked and turned to you. The room sort of sunk in and bowed down when you walked in. But a lot of that is intrinsic to the stuff you've done in your life. How you were raised. Were you raised around men? Are you masculine? No, you just have this claim to be alpha. And then everyone else is supposed to, oh yeah, I agree. You take the personality, the characteristics of these things, and then you force it upon everyone else. You force it upon yourself, and you want to have the world bend its knee and believe it. But when your chest is puffed out, when you've got the chain and you're dressing, again, young and trendy, and you're trying to say all the cool things, it doesn't come across genuine. It rarely does. The first person in the room start crying about being an alpha, we all look and say, that's not what alphas do. You just kind of exist and you watch how the flow of energy and people around crowd around. You know it. You've been in rooms with groups of men when one or two people holding a conversation is going back and forth and everyone else is kind of just hanging off with their word, trying to get something in. Or there's little conversations going on around them, but those two are the focus. They didn't go there and say, beat their chest, hey, I'm an alpha, I'm an alpha, an alpha. It just happens. When you try to push that on, it's a loser mentality. Listen, the last one I got for you. Men with zero ambition. You're comfortable. You're fine where you are. You're fine, in fact, leeching off of people around you, specifically women. You live with her. You look, and when she kicks you out, invariably kicks you out, you've got another woman you're ready to live with. You're borrowing her Ultima, you're picking her up, dropping off to work late. She comes back, she sees you on 2K. You don't move from that spot. That couch is your home. You're fine with being exactly where you are. And I'm not saying that you have to be an entrepreneur on this channel. We know that entrepreneurship is not for everyone, but you don't have a job and you don't have any plan on getting a job. You're fine living off the system. You're fine gaslighting people around you to help you. You have no ambition, you have no drive to be anything else in this world. And it's just, that's it. Everyone else just kind of bend the knee and be just like you, or accept you for you and keep it pushing. Listen, if you think I missed something or if you got a favorite in there, let me know down in the comments below. If you see videos on your screen right now, take a look at those. Let me know what your thoughts are in those videos. And of course, if you finish listening to this ramble, you haven't subscribed, just, join the train. And we're just trying to pay the rent. I'll see you in the next one.